Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden in plain sight within corporate filings. And today, we're diving into a report that is making some waves in the world of digital assets. Get ready because we're looking at the Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF. Ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of a crypto ETF, especially when it comes to the prices used to track its value? Today's filing gives us a peek, and it's all about an update to how a key index is calculated. We're going to break down what this change means and why it could matter to anyone invested in or watching the Ethereum space. Before we dive in, if you are all about getting clear, straightforward insights from these complex documents, make sure you're subscribed. And hey, we've got a fantastic Discord community where we chat about these filings and more with the link right there in the description. So what is the big news here? Well, it seems the folks at CoinDesk Indices, the ones who figure out the price for the Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF, have made an adjustment. They're the index provider, and they've decided to add a new digital asset trading platform to their mix. This platform helps them determine the index price, which is basically a benchmark for the value of Ether, a popular digital currency. This change took effect on the 21st of December 2025. Now, what's the reason for this tweak? The index provider said this new platform, which they call Bitstamp by Robinhood, now meets their minimum liquidity requirement. Think of liquidity as how easy it is to buy or sell something without drastically changing its price. So, because Bitstamp is now big and active enough, they've been brought into the fold. It is important to note that no other trading platforms were removed during this review. So, the list of places where they're getting their price information now includes Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com, LMAX Digital, Gemini. And this newly added Bitstamp, the index they're using is called the CoinDesk Ether Price Index, or ETX for short. Now, this isn't a set it and forget it situation. The index provider makes it clear they can change these trading venues or how they calculate the price at any time. They do have scheduled reviews which happen every 3 months or quarterly. During these reviews, they can decide to add or remove platforms based on whether they meet the criteria they've laid out. This process is designed to keep the index as accurate and reliable as possible, reflecting the real-world trading activity of Ether. This is all happening within the Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF, which trades under the ticker ETH on the NYSE Arca. Basically, this ETF aims to track the price of Ether, and the accuracy of its underlying index is crucial for that tracking. It is also worth mentioning that the company here is not identifying as an emerging growth company. This means they are choosing to adhere to all the standard financial reporting rules without any extended transition periods. Alright, so what does this all mean? On the surface, adding a new trading platform might seem like a minor detail, but when you are dealing with financial products tied to volatile assets like cryptocurrencies, every little piece of the puzzle that affects pricing can have an impact. By adding Bitstamp, the index is now drawing from a slightly broader pool of trading data. This could potentially make the index price more robust, meaning it's less likely to be swayed by unusual activity on a single platform. On the flip side, any change to how an index is calculated can introduce a bit of uncertainty, at least in the short term. Investors will be watching to see if this change has any noticeable effect on the Ether ETF's performance relative to the actual price of Ether. Grayscale, as the sponsor of the ETF, is effectively saying this update is in line with their strategy to ensure the trust accurately reflects the Ether market. Now, looking at the bigger picture for Grayscale and similar firms in the digital asset space, the focus is always on building trust and transparency through reliable products. Changes like this, while technical, are part of managing that process. They are trying to ensure that when you invest in their ETF, you are getting a price that truly represents the market sentiment for Ether. The constant reviews and adjustments by the index provider highlight the dynamic nature of the cryptocurrency market and the ongoing effort to build more sophisticated and reliable financial tools around it. So, where does this leave us? Grayscale is making proactive moves to ensure the underlying index for its Ethereum ETF is as accurate as possible by incorporating platforms that meet their liquidity standards. This is a good sign of their commitment to transparency and operational integrity within a rapidly evolving market. The risks are always inherent in crypto, and the index provider's ability to change methodologies means we'll need to keep an eye on future updates. However, the inclusion of a well-established platform like Bitstamp suggests a move towards a more comprehensive and potentially more stable benchmark for Ether's price. That's our deep dive into this particular filing. What's your take on these index adjustments and what they could mean for the Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more corporate decoding. And once again, we'd love to see you in our Discord community. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. And well, see you in the next one.